In this video, we are going to perform hands-on on non-container type database, and we'll also know what is the difference between container type and non-container type databases. And after installing the non-container type database, we'll create a user and grant the permissions to the user. Before installing a required database, let's know what are the databases already present in a Oracle 19c system. So, in order to know the existing databases, we execute this particular command so that we can get available databases. Then we use DBCA. DBCA is a GUI which helps us to install a database that may be a container type or non-container type. For installing purpose, we use DBCA. So we'll execute this command. Then database configuration assistant will open. We'll proceed the process that I have shown in the screen, and until it completes downloading, let's talk about what is the difference between container type and non-container type. Actually, container type database is a whole system. It contains only one instance and only one database. Only one database, that is, it has only one control file, data files, and also archive files. But in non-container database, we have one instance with multiple databases. So in order to download it, we'll get if we download the non-container if we download the container type databases, we'll get but the container database contains multiple pluggable databases. That is, each pluggable database will perform similar to the one entire database. So at the time of installing the container type databases, the container type database root and also the pluggable database, that is PDB root, is also installed. With the reference of PDB only, we'll install many more PDBs, how many we are needed. We can say as a PDB root as a class, and we will create so many objects whatever we are needed, how many we are needed. That is PDBs 1, PDB 2, PDB 3. So we have installed the ORCL database and we are converting into ORCL by using .ora. And after that, with the help of .ora-env, I am selecting the database called ORCL. Then I am connecting to SysDBA with the help of SQL plus utility. Then we'll get more privileges as a SysDBA. So now I am able to create a user with a password, and I can allocate the space to the user on a default table, on a particular table space. So this is the syntax in order to create a user. So with the help of create user and username, identify the password, default table space, and user. Here I am giving the default table space as user, and I am assigning him unlimited table data on users table space. Again, I am granting the permissions to the user 1, connect and resource. After grant permission, I can able to create tables and also add the records to the tables. Now I am creating the table. Create table T1, and I am giving columns as employee ID and employee name. And next I will add one record into the table. So inserting the values into the table as 1 and giving 1 as employee ID and Ramesh as employee name. And then I'll exit from the user 1, and I'll connect to the SysDBA in order to see the existing default table spaces, and we'll also create one user table space, and we can add one more file to the user table space and all. So I'm connected to the SysDBA, and then I'm selecting the table space name and file name from DBA_data files. So from DBA_data files, these are the data files where we can access the default table spaces. So these are the default table spaces like sysocs, users, and we can create a user table space as This is the way of creating user tablespace. Create tablespace and tablespace name as a tsp2. We have to add path to the data file we wants to create. Same path will give up to data file, and then we'll give new file name with .dbf extension. t2._df.dbf. Then I'll provide size. I'm giving 200 MB. Then table is created, table space is created. So to check whether the newly created table space is present in the ORCL, I'll use select SQL statement again. So for checking the newly created table space from DBA data files, data_files. See, here we have created new one. Here it is present. Then we'll we will add one more data file to the existing table space. So this is the SQL statement for adding one more data file to the existing table space called tsp2. So alter table space, and we have to give table space name, and we are adding data file. So add data file and give the path and give file name a new one. So there we have given tsp_df. Here we are mentioning df2.dbf, and we have to provide size. Then table space is altered. So if we select again, we will get this table space also in the user created table spaces. So check for this newly created data file and see, yeah, we got. Next we'll see the sizes of a table spaces. So we use select a table space name. Wait, terminal is not working properly. Okay, table space name and file name, file_name. Then I'll size bytes. Okay, it has to be appear 1024 in megabytes. So we are dividing the bytes by 1024 from dba_data files. Then we'll get the sizes of the existing table spaces. If we want to alter the table spaces, we can do again. So we got the sizes. So for better appearance, we will format the window like column, and this is the syntax for formatting. We'll specify column and column name and format keyword. Then we will provide a required space for it. File name, format A50 or A60. Okay, so it will work. Then I'm giving for bytes too. After formatting, it will appear somewhat better as compared to before. See, yeah, it's okay. If you want to arrange still more, we can adjust bytes here. So I want to adjust byte. I'll format it again. Okay, so call bytes, sorry, file name. I'm also formatting file name too. Actually I have to format file name, not column, not byte. We have to. So see, it is appearing better as compared to previous one. So I want to change the size of table space, tsp2 table space name. So I use a command called alter database. So then I use the command like alter database, data file, give path of the data file, giving the path of the data file that I want to resize, or a data orcl, then data file. I missed data file here, so it shows me error, so I can't go back. Yeah, it won't provide output because I have missed data file in the path. So I'll re-execute the same command by copying and pasting data file, and have to give file name that I wants to resize. Here forward arrows, moving forward and backward arrows won't work, so I have to erase completely if you did any mistake. Then we'll check for whether the size of a particular table space is updated or not. So we'll mention all the things like table space name, and no need of file path. We are only checking for updated size of a table space. So we have changed to 300. Yes, it is updated. So this is all about the table space.